What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Purri channel. If you're watching still, thank you for the love and support. I truly appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, welcome. On today's episode, I'm actually going to give you guys a breakdown and rundown on Seamoss, on what it is, the benefits, how you can use it, and I'm actually going to do a tutorial as well as how I make my Seamoss. So first of all, let's get started with what Seamoss is. So Seamoss has 92 minerals in it that the body needs. Really good stuff to add into your daily regimen. It can be used for numerous of things. You can take it for diabetes if you have diabetes issues, if you have heart issues, cholesterol issues, if you have issues with your digestive system, if you have issues going to the bathroom, this can help with that. If you have any issues with your thyroids, if you're trying to lose weight, it can aid in that. Now, that's not to say that if you take this, you're going to be skinny in 2-3 days. I just want to make that clear, but it can assist with the weight loss journey. There's different ways to take it, so you can take it by mouth. I know a lot of people don't like to take it by mouth because it is an acquired taste that gets used, you have to get used to. I take mine by mouth because I'm used to it already, but if it's harsh, the taste for you, and you can't tolerate it, you can add it to any foods or drinks. I do recommend that if you do add it to any foods or drinks, that you add it to anything hot because it'll dissolve quicker in it. Not to say that you can't add it to cold things, but me personally, I think it would make more sense to add it to something that's hot. The other ways that you can use it as well, you can use it on your hair as a hair mask. It is really good for your hair. I actually use it in my dreads. You can use it on your face as a face mask. I've suffered from acne my whole life. Like, I've had really bad acne. I actually started using Seamoss after I washed my face. I will put it on like a face mask, and as you can see, my face is clear. This is the clearest that my skin has ever been, so it's really great for acne as well. Also, if you have eczema, you can use it on your skin as well as, just like kind of like a lotion for dry skin. So like I said, you can use it for so many good things. Like, this is a little gem that is definitely worth to use and to have in your fridge. Now, you do have to keep it stored in the fridge. It lasts usually about a month or more, depending on the batch that you get. But as long as it's in the fridge, you should get a shelf life of at least a month. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys how I make my moss. It is time consuming. I know a lot of people don't like to make it because it takes time, but it doesn't hurt to know how. If you do have the time and you want to learn how to make it on your own, I'm going to show you that. So stay tuned. So you want to make sure that you're cleaning it and rinsing it well. As you can see, there's dirt in there. Not dirt, but stuff from the sea. There's little black pieces, so just keep filling it up with water and washing and rinsing until it's clean. See, you'll know that it's filthy because you'll see the water still dirty, so you want to keep rinsing and taking out all the little particles and pieces you find in there until you see that the water is clean. This is what your clean moss should look like. Shouldn't have any more pieces of the black things in it or any of that. So now you just literally fill it up with water. Guys, another part I did forget to mention to you, when you're soaking it, you can add lime or lemon to the water. It kills the bitterness from it. Another thing as well, when you're soaking it, you want to make sure that you're leaving it from 5 to 6 hours at least if you do not have the time to leave it soaking overnight. Me personally, I like to leave mine overnight, but like I said, if you don't have the time, at least a 5 to 6 hour time frame. Like once it's been soaking and sitting. Me personally, I don't like to use this water that it's been sitting in to blend it with. Some people do, but it's a personal preference. I rather use filtered water, or you can get a water bottle to use water from there if you like. A lot of people do that. It's all a personal preference, but you do want to have water when you're adding it in the blender to blend it with. So yeah, stay tuned. I'm going to add it to the blender next. So now you're just going to add your moss into the blender, and you're going to add water in. When you put water in, you don't want to overdo it with the water. I would say fill up the water to about half of, your moss, because if you put too much water, it's going to be really watery. The moss does harden once you sit it in the fridge or whatever, but you still don't want to put too much water. So just about that much. Get yourself one of these big spoons, because you can just lift up the moss and see if it's too watery or if you have clumps and you need to keep blending it more. So see, this is a little watery. So if you do add a little water and it's too much and you feel like it's too watery, then you can just add a little bit of more moss to it and it'll thicken it up a little. This is what it looks like once it's blended. If you see any clumps or anything you don't like, you can blend it more. But this is about the consistency that I like. Like I said, I don't like my moss really watery. If you're not looking for your moss to be real watery, then this is the perfect consistency, because once you put it in the fridge, it's gonna harden up. So yeah, this is what it looks like. So this is your moss. Once it's fully done, get you some Tupperware, because you can save it in here to store it in the fridge. Like I said earlier, depending on the batch of moss that you have, your moss should last you at least a month, or anywhere from a month to 2 months. So yeah, just pop it in the fridge, and there you go. This is how you make moss. Thank you for watching, guys.